Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed a new controversial elections law last week. Our Meredith Aldis spoke with the Georgia Secretary of State one-on-one. She joins us to tell us what he had to say about it and what that new law includes. Meredith?
Greg, Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger told me the 2020 election was fair and there is no evidence of election fraud. But the new voting law will help make Georgia's elections less subjective and not dependent on poll workers.
We had the numbers. We had the truth.
The next election voting process in Georgia will look different. The Election Integrity Act of 2021 does away with the signature matching system Georgia used to check the identities of absentee voters. Instead, voters will have to provide their Georgia driver's license or state identification card number or the last 4 digits of their social security number.
It's a very objective measure, and that's a good thing because that helps restore confidence.
For absentee ballots, each Georgia county will have to have a minimum of 1 drop box. Last year, 38 counties did not have one. Under State Bill 202, 2 Saturdays for early voting are mandatory as opposed to the old law requiring only 1 if federal or state candidates are on the ballot too. It also states Georgia voters will not stand in a line to vote for longer than an hour.
If you don't, you'll have to break your precincts in half or add additional equipment or add additional poll workers.
Raffensperger says voters are going to regret one change to the law. The new law removes the Georgia Secretary of State as the chair of the state elections board. The state legislator will appoint a chair of the board. This means Raffensperger loses his position.
I never was a strong believer or a strong proponent of unelected boards, commissions, and authority having undue influence or power. Power should always reside with the people, and they do that when you have someone in an elected position.
Many people opposed to the new law call it democracy in reverse.
How in the heaven can you have a Secretary of State who is the head of elections and then strip him of his oversight? It is clear that you're planning to steal another election, Governor Kemp.
Civil rights groups say they are suing the state of Georgia in federal court over the changes to the voting laws. The law is set to go into effect July 1st. Reporting live in studio, Meredith Aldis, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.